everyone, I'm Ilona, and today I have a tutorial for you with a square cabochon. So this is the question I see popping up quite a lot in various wire wrapping groups, like what to do with a square cabochon. So I decided to make this tutorial. It is fairly simple, but it is fiddly, and when you try, you will understand why. There's absolutely nothing difficult here, but you need to be able to hold your wire without the death grip, because you will deform it. I used 20 gauge square wire and 28 gauge round wire. You can use round wire for this as well, I guess, but I found that it's easier to do with square. Yeah, let's get going. I'm starting with two pieces of my 20 gauge square wire, and they are, what are they? Just over 7 inches, and my cabochon is, I think, 1 inch by just under 1 inch. So like 2.5 centimeters by 2.2 or something like that. And the length of your wire will depend obviously on the size of your cabochon, and you will just have to try a couple of times and see what works, because obviously I can't give you precise measurements for the stone you have. I would say have maybe at least 5 or 6, 5 lengths of your cabochon should be enough, maybe 6. I think I have, yeah, probably have about 6. I'm just going to connect these two in the middle, and I just have like a little loose piece of 28 gauge, which I will use. And I'll just secure it a few times on one, just to secure it. And then I'll just simply attach this one, wrap them together, not too many times, but just make sure that, you know, lying flat next to each other. I think this should be enough. Maybe one more, just in case. And then secure it around one wire again, the same way. Actually, I'll just leave it for now and I'll show you what I do. Now I'll check where my middle is. So I said I have, oh, what was it I had? Oh, I actually have 8 inches. Well, so this is roughly the middle. And now I will take these two, I mean that wire that I have on the top, and I will just bring it up on both sides once and here, and kind of squish them together. This is fine for now. And now I can secure this better. Yeah, this is good. Trim my ends. You know, the usual stuff. Right, so I've secured and trimmed my ends. Now I'm just gonna straighten everything. If these wires twisted, just bring them up straight. And I want to squeeze them together so they meet. So they're lying flat next to each other. Like that. This is going to be the back of the pendant. It's okay if it's not exactly straight or flat. This is not going to be visible. So now I'll just I'll take the same wire and tie them together for, I don't know, like a centimeter and a bit, maybe like half an inch or so. So just when it goes behind the stone, even less than a centimeter, I mean less than half an inch, like yeah, like 1 centimeter. So when it goes behind the stone, it's like it's lying flat. Though it's not really necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. You can skip this if you want. Right, so the back of the frame is ready. Now I'm going to decide which way I want my cabochon to be. If it's not a perfect square, you might want to, you might want to decide, but it doesn't really matter. So I want it to go like this. So the back is like this horizontal wire is just under the middle of it. And first I'm going to bring these guys, like you need to hold it quite, tight, and bring one and over. Kind of twist it a little bit, but that's fine. I'll straighten it later. And it starts getting a little bit fiddly, so actually what you can do is take a little bit of painter's tape. The one I have here is ancient, so I don't know if it will even... Okay, yeah, I'll take a little bit of painter's tape, just make it less sticky. It actually might be too big. And I will put it... What was it? Where was I? This is a little fiddly, but it gets better at some point. Not right away. But stick it here, and it's better now. A little bit. Well, straighten this carefully. Don't want to mark the wire. And then still moving. Yeah, this tape is ancient. It's not really doing much difference. And I'll bring this one here too. And it's also twisted. See, that's what square wire likes to do, but I'm going to take my pliers and just gently rotate it the way I want. Okay. I'll deal with it later. Now I am going to bring these down. And so I decide how big I want my bail to be. I have a brush here, this will do. So again, I'm holding everything together and just bring the top bit over. Make sure I'm happy with it. So this is the start of our shape. Now I will straighten the wire. See it twisted there, it's not line straight anymore, so I will just take my flat nose pliers and try to guide it the way I want. Right, that looks better. Now back to fiddly bits. Put my stone back in. maybe put this back in so it doesn't slide. And now I will form my first like bends, curves. I'm just going to hold all of this together. Well, at least I'll try. You know what, I'm gonna go and get better painter's tape because this is fiddly. Okay, I got better painter's tape. It's not ideal, but you know, needs must. Okay, so I will hold it here. And so you want all your shapes to go from one wire to another. So you want them to be roughly identical, but they're not going to be identical, but let's try to make them nice and similar at least. So I will just hold. You always hold the wire where you want your shape to be, so it doesn't move. Like, you won't move where you hold it. So I'm using these wires as a guide, a rough guide. And I'll just take it and bring it like down-ish. Okay, looks about right. And then and I will do the same with this one. Let's see. Yeah, looks about right as well. And now these two. And let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So now we just need to secure them so they don't wobble around. And we'll start by just bring these ones to the back. I'm not securing them for now, but we'll just bring them to the back. And secure and tie these two together. And I'm actually going to do it by taking the cabochon out, but it's up to you, you don't have to. But for now, you know, it's not secured at the bottom, so you can actually do it easily. It will be fiddly, so you need to be careful not to damage it. I'll just take a little piece of 28 gauge. Secure it like so. And tie these two together. Just making sure that they're in the place where I want them to be. Like, say, here. Just 2-3 times will be enough. And then I'll tie it around this one again. trim it, do the same on this side, and do the same here. You can just wrap them together without securing on one. You can use half round wire if you want, that will also work. But anyway, I'm going to finish these, and I'm gonna come back to you and show you and show you how to finish it. Okay, so this is the frame secured. Well, now let's attach our cabochon. Okay, now what I will do is I will hold everything together and bend these to the back. So this is more or less the frame. The front of the frame. And now let's secure everything. Let's actually do these ones first. I'll bring them all the way up. Make sure I'm still happy with what's happening here. Separate them a little bit. Trim them. And tuck both of them over this wire. Under, tuck under. Secure over wire, tuck under this wire. Whatever, you get me. So I'll just tuck it in. Still okay, still okay. Trim. Pinch. The usual. You know the drill. Same here. Right. Now we'll take these two and use them to secure the bail. You don't have to, but I think it's neat. I mean, it's functional. I'll just curve them here as well, the same way. Just bring them down, curve them. This is not as pretty as the front, but you know, it's fine. And I will bring both of them through the bail. I'll start with the back one. Through the bail here. And just bring it here, like, you know, to make like a little notch there. Loop. Trim and tuck it in. Like to stop it going. You can you can attach this the same way. You can secure it here if you don't want to do what I'm going to do next. It really, you know, it's up to you. I'm not your boss. I'm gonna trim it a little bit. It's way too long. Yeah. And I will bring it through as well. Through, and just do a little loop in front of the bail and tuck it in and trim it. Pinch it. Oop, what's happening there? Pinch it. Now I can use my fingers to adjust a little bit. And yeah, here we are. I'm not going to oxidize this one because I think it looks quite cool with the dark stone. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you would like more designs with the square stone. Thank you, bye!